On Friday evenings, Josh Niepenak spends his time in downtown Winnipeg hoping to fill the empty stomachs of anyone he comes across. Though being a father and a university student keeps him busy, it's an important use of time for the 24-year-old former youth in care.
I realized, after aging out, that it would require a lot of effort for myself to, break even the statistics of after youth ages out of care of who they're meant to be.
Niepenak started Wiijishin Jiwajinin Community Walk this summer. The name is Anishinaabe-Moan for Help Me, Help You. With the help of more than a dozen volunteers, the walk hands out hundreds of water bottles and meals while picking up any trash or used needles they find.
Or we usually pick up 3 to 4, but today is more of a day to pick up the sharps. We have about 15 in here.
Wiijishin Jiwajinin offers help to anyone who needs it, but Niepenak shares a common experience with those who are unhoused. According to the 2022 Street Census report by End Homelessness, half of the unhoused people in Winnipeg surveyed say they once spent time in the care of child and family services. Of those, 54% first experienced homelessness by the age 18 or earlier.
It just goes to show just how broken the system is, it took, it was last year that the Families Department implemented support up to 26 years old. And before that, youth, after turning 18, a youth only had 36 months or 3 years to, figure out their course in life and sort of go there.
The walk is supported by organizations like Community Helpers Unite, as well as The Link, where he says youth in care make sandwiches for the initiative. Volunteer and activist Gerald McIver inspired Niepenak to start the walk.
I've been handing out water and sandwiches and clothing to the homeless downtown Winnipeg for the last 4 or 5 years. If you want to see reconciliation in Canada, start reconciling with the homeless.
McIver says the people they help tell them it's nice to know someone cares.
A lot of mainstream colonial society, they only see the dirty Indian, the drunken Indian, the addicted Indian, but nobody sees the human being with a story of how they got there, why they're there. I encourage all people of all races, help the less fortunate out here, because you don't know, with the way the world is, you don't know when you're going to be homeless. You don't know. Some of them are just one paycheck away from it.
Having now completed their 9th walk so far, Niepenak says the need to keep going is obvious.
And I think that this walk is just one answer to a prayer from a relative or just a group of relatives for, change to come to them, and somebody to not give a hand out, but a hand up to them. I don't believe that this walk will necessarily, fix their lives, but at least, somebody saw them and somebody noticed, and somebody's doing something about it.
Wiijishin Jiwajinin will continue throughout the winter and diversify their offerings with clothing drives. Check out their social media for more information on how to help out. Sav Jones, APTN National News, Winnipeg.